Hello everyone, my name is Bram and welcome back to another episode of ATS Showcases, and today we are going to continue something that I did actually over on ETS 2, and so I'll try and link the video up above in the card, but today we are going to be doing the ugliest truck in ATS. Now, I know there's a ton of different configurations, and honestly, it's mainly just a complete random color situation on any form of truck, but I chose the Mack Anthem, not because I don't like the Mack Anthem, but more just because I haven't driven it for a little bit, and I think I've topped what I did in ETS2 there the other day, because, well, one, the trailer is multi-toned, really like rainbow-ish, and then of course we got mixed matching tire paint jobs and stuff like that. We got, of course, lime green and pink, but it's metallic, so it's got a pink hue depending on where you look. It is downright ugly, but it's amazing in the same sort. So let me know down in the comments below, what other ugly combination would you think, or is it just really a multicolor just rainbow puke situation? You know what, some people may not find this so bad, but you know what, I'm not a huge fan. I wouldn't rock this on a normal company skin, but I think it's certainly fun to give a try. So we're here in Salt Lake City, and we're heading down to Price, and we've got some toys, which kind of makes sense, actually, considering that we're basically in this interesting looking truck, to say the least. So let's go ahead and get stuff started up. Hopefully everyone is doing well. I certainly am. Just really enjoying doing some, well, different trucking. Just want the lights on, see if I toggle it through fine enough. So let's get rolling out of here. And yeah, I realized, because I did basically the stock Mack Anthem, I needed to actually put on the GPS. That's what I was talking about. I need to do the GPS. Hang on there with me. It's been a little bit of a busy day, IRL, and so I'm just having to kind of get my mind wrapped together on what we're doing. It is a nice short trailer, though. I thought it would be kind of fun to just do a really simple trailer, and, well, I was gonna say really simple truck. It's nowhere near that. I'll give it that much. Decently powerful Mack Anthem here I did configure, despite it looking like absolute garbage. It does have like a 500 or so horsepower engine in it. Again, I will be kind of cheating a bit with the gears, just because I'm still learning. I am getting better. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the Best of Prime episode, and of course there's been, you know, just little things here and there that, well, maybe Prime news, never know, depending on when you see this, which is, I do believe, is going to be Wednesday, so hopefully everyone is doing well. Like I said, I've been a little busy, so in a way it's good that there hasn't been a ton of Prime news, but there are some things changing, both here in IRL and in-game, obviously, so I'm excited to hopefully bring some more stuff to the channel. As for the wheel cam situation, I am almost actually about to be able to do that. I've just had basically a small issue there with a setting not working the way I wanted, or more just positioning of the camera, but I was able to figure that one out. We're just going for it, whatever. Wasn't gonna stop that quick. So other than that, it's, you know what, it's gonna be gotta stop. I mean, I stalled the truck because I didn't put my foot in all the way, or the clutch in all the way. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. But you know what, that's not a bad emergency stop for this thing. I mean, it's not overly heavy. I think it's only 17,000 pounds of toys, so it's not the worst thing. I do feel like I'm getting better at the shifting, although I am still technically cheating. I am going to also be bringing more racing and stuff back, now that this whole setup is, well, a little bit more of a setup, and of course that will be nice to have with the wheel cam as well, I do have to say. That's something I am certainly looking forward to doing, and that is coming. Like I said, just had to figure out a setting and a couple other things that, well, actually should be basically complete. I'm actually doing a little bit of a reorganize in my little office here, where I do these recordings, and so I just wanted to basically get that situated for you guys before I basically did a camera. Main reason for that is just because I was doing some updates, and there's no point having stuff displayed on the walls before stuff is all updated and nice, because you will. What I'm planning on doing is more of like a point of view, where it's going to be basically the camera on me, and then you can see the wheel and stuff all going through there. So it's actually pretty cool, I have to say, in the little bit of testing that I did, and everything seems to work fine. It's just a matter of well, actually doing it or not. So it is coming, obviously, and that's going to be really exciting to do some racing, and well, maybe even get back to some WRC 7 with the rally. I think it's 7. Yeah, I believe it's 7. Even and then just other racing stuff. Even Wreckfest is absolutely amazing with this new wheel setup. I've been doing some of that on the side. It's unbelievable, and I'm excited to get that so that you guys can have a little bit more immersion, I guess you could say, with it when you're watching me instead of just watching me yell at the screen and fumble around with the wheel. So that is certainly exciting stuff, and hopefully, I mean, I never know because I'm recording this actually, unfortunately, a couple days more in advance than I normally would like to. And so there could be some prime news on when it comes to the release of the 1.41 complete update in Wyoming. Obviously, I don't have any information on that yet, and there is construction, so I gotta get over here. Put it down into 11s there. Probably okay. But as of right now, I don't have any information, but knowing my luck, there'll probably be some prime news on it. So again, I'll try and remember to put the card above if it applies. If there is no card there, I either forgot or there was no prime news. So there you go. But I'm hoping that the release of the 1.41 update and Wyoming is just around the corner. You would believe it would be just because of the stuff we've been getting. Saying that, only I guess within the last week we've had the gameplay video release and stuff. The first one, there's apparently going to be another one. So I'm honestly not expecting it to come out overly soon, but I do want it earlier than later, obviously. That is certainly something that we are all looking forward to. And other than that, you know what? I've been just trying different things. This kind of ugliest truck situation is one there. It's more just fun, and it's something that I really do enjoy about the games. The fact that I can basically just, you know, have fun doing these random things. They don't have to make sense at all. They can just be fun. They don't, like I said, they don't have to make sense. These things are just definitely a something that, oh, I need to go probably forest, yeah. They're definitely something that is just kind of random, a little bit different than what normally do, but it is kind of nice to just kind of do something really goofy. Like, I mean, come on, like this is absolute rainbow puke, but it's amazing in the same sense. It's something that I just really wanted to give a try, and I think the ETS2 video has gone over quite well. So obviously I wanted to bring it to ATS because I know a lot of you guys here actually found me because of ATS, or well, for that reason, the prime news and stuff related to ATS. And so I definitely want to bring this joy to you guys. And speaking about joy to you guys and me, thank you to everyone who has been supporting the channel. I know I say it basically episode, but it truly does mean a lot. You know what? I'm not really one to plug in stuff, and that's why I just don't. It's mainly just because I don't find that it's really worth it. Wait, was I not supposed to exit? Where is it taking me? Why is it doing this? Was I not supposed to turn? I thought it had the GPS in there. What is it doing? Okay, I guess we're going for a little loop here. I didn't think... Did I just make a turn on my own just because I completely forgot? There we go. Brakes. Actually, that's not too bad. It looks worse than it actually is. I honestly... I don't have an answer for you there. I think I just totally made a wrong turn here. Well, that's a big oof. So I'll see you guys in a second. That way you don't have to stick around with me for that long. And there we go, back on the main road. I have no idea what that was about. My word. I have a feeling that was totally just me making a turn because I wasn't paying attention. But saying that, it could have been the other way around here. We're just gonna do the cheaty. Oh, I think we're a little past the line. Not that bad. Not the worst in the world. So like I was saying, I don't really plug just because, you know what, I know it's kind of part of the YouTube game. And I say game, it's kind of hard to, it's let's say the YouTube atmosphere. That's probably a better way to put it. It's the saying, you know, like and subscribe on the video is always part of that. And to me, I get a little annoyed when listening to it. And now I know some people are saying, well, yeah, but it's just the thing you have to do on YouTube, because if not, you don't have a call to action, yada, yada, yada. There are plenty of channels that don't say squat, and they're doing just fine, and they're continuing to grow. And that's definitely not one of those vlogging channels where everything is clickbait and stuff like that. Actually, I really don't clickbait at all, and I don't intend to ever clickbait, because that's not the goal I'm going here. I want a truthful, family-friendly platform that people can rely on, not something that they're like, oh, for example, if I like whenever, I'm going to say whenever because it probably will happen at some point, whenever the face reveal happens, it's not going to be clickbait because a lot of people would just say, oh, we're going to clickbait this, get a ton of views, and not actually show off anything. No, I will never do that. And same with my other stuff. I think I've only had ever one issue where someone thought I was clickbaiting, but it was just because they didn't actually watch far enough into the video. If they would have done that, they would have understood that, and it was actually nice because viewers were able to, or other commenters, you guys, were able to actually kind of combat them on that one. So that was certainly nice of you guys to do. So I definitely appreciate that. But you know what? That's something that I kind of have to sacrifice, and I will do it every here and there. Oops, wrong button. Oops, talking with my hands a little bit. Again, that'd be funny for the wheel cam to actually be able to see that, my talking, flinging my hands around. But anyways, whenever it's just something I kind of sacrifice. I will do it every here and there, but it's not something that is a, I guess you could say, standardized thing in my video, in my videos, just because that's not part of the atmosphere I want to create. And so I think a lot of you guys respect that. Probably a lot of you guys appreciate that. But I certainly appreciate all the support nonetheless. And you know what? It's just the not clickbaiting things. You know what? Maybe sometimes it hurts my prime news. Doing certain things, not just doing. I like to include the picture of what you see. I don't just do the full text with like a basic background. Not shading anyone who actually does that, because you know what? To each their own. I don't care. But for me personally, I just like to show you guys at least what to kind of expect. A lot of the prime news do quite well, and obviously I couldn't ask for anything more. We've crossed over the 600 subs. I gotta pull in for a way station. Big shock there. So let's go ahead and pull in here. Nice. Kind of made it. That works. It's interesting how sometimes it will really rev up when I want to go over, and sometimes it won't. Yeah, I have to do it all over again here. Wait for the traffic. There we go. It's all good. Getting better at this whole starting and stopping thing to a certain degree. Saying that, I'm gonna probably stall at some point or mess stuff up. But you know what? That's fine, and I think we are actually getting closer to our delivery point now. Just because we're turning left here, and I believe I had changed that just slightly on the map, so then we weren't just doing all highway or a little bit more interchange stuff. Get a little bit of just town driving in here, which is quite nice as well. It's not something that we always do. And you know what? I need the practice on the starting and stopping with this manual stuff. Thank you to everyone with the tips. It is truly appreciated. Come on, there we go. It's nice. It truly is appreciated. It's nice to hear that you guys have different tips for me, especially people who actually do drive standard trucks. I know there's been a few of you who've said that, you know, you recommend doing this way because it generally works better in real life. And you know what? That has actually turned out quite well. I've been doing lots of practicing, like I said, kind of hinted on earlier, in racing stuff. mainly just because when I want to do that, I want to be, I mean, semi-decent, and kind of being able to shift up and down or depending on the car, obviously. But I've been getting used to the whole wheel and pedal setup here because it's not something I've ever been really used to. And I kind of have to just kind of get used to it. Oh, gee, I moved my foot and I forgot. Okay, we won't count that as technically a stall. I'll put it in here so I can just kind of take my foot off. I forgot I have to go to neutral if I don't want to do that. Oh man, never mind. Guess missed the turn. Oh, turning time. I want to go exterior. I don't know what it did there. Yeah, I tried to reshuffle my foot there and it came off the pedal just a bit. The engage point on this I find is a little lower. I don't know if I can change that. Probably can. But it's something that I just have to kind of get used to. So if I just kind of move my foot just slightly, sometimes it will come off of the pedal just a bit, just enough that it will kind of, well, unbite, I guess you could say. I'll go in the 9s because it's only 30 through here. Yeah, so sometimes I have that issues, but other than that, it's really not that bad. And so I'm hoping that by the time we get to do some other convoys, which are going to be coming definitely with the release of 1.41 officially, and, well, with Wyoming, hopefully, unless if people don't have Wyoming, but I'm assuming a lot of you probably will end up with it. So yeah, that is definitely the plan there. But you know what? That's going to have to be a play-by-ear situation on whenever that happens. I'm hoping that we can organize a nice bigger convoy, have a lot of people. Of course, if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and hop over to the community Discord. Then you can do the, I guess you could say, mini application to get that one all sorted out for you, so then you can stay up to date with whatever convoys are happening. I am going to be doing, and I know I've been saying this, but I'm just about finished working on the tutorial on the 1.41 convoy multiplayer. Because I don't have a ton of extra time, I have to balance that because, and considering I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I don't have all the time in the world to be doing that. And so, you know what, that's something I've been working on, and I'm trying to put a decent amount of effort into editing and stuff like that to make it as clean of a tutorial as it can be, and as thorough, so then people can kind of just walk right through with me, trying to get set up. And there's a few things I'm trying to give lots of tips and stuff as well. For example, like trying to find someone's convoy if they've given you the code and stuff, but you don't see it in the list, or you've tried searching. Make sure you do it exactly as they say it is. And so for the person sending stuff, make sure if it's uppercase, you send that, because if it's not in your region, I found, and well, I guess we've found here in the Prime Timer community, trying to do a couple convoys with people, found that you really do have to enter in the name completely the same as what the person does if you're not in the same region, because they ultimately SCSS set it up so then you try and get into servers close to you, so then your lag and ping aren't as bad. But if you want to search for one outside of that, you have to make sure that you really do give that a change. And so, you know what, that's just something that I've had to find out, I guess, kind of the hard way here, with a few of us trying to do the convoy. But it's certainly something that is important to know, and maybe will change. I never know. It may change when it comes to some of the later on in the update, or I guess in the future could change as well. But you never know. But that's definitely a tip, and so there'll be multiple of those in the video. I'm hoping to have that out soon, but you never know. I'm also working, I guess, on a few different things for the channel itself. Kind of updating some stuff because it needs to be done. Possibly working on a community design contest, so there'll be more information on that. That was a weird camera view, but whatever. So that is certainly exciting stuff to be paying attention to, and so you probably do want to pay attention to the channel. And if you aren't subscribed, I'd recommend doing that. I mean, it's free and simple and easy to do, and I mean, if you want to keep up with some of the information, definitely the turning on all the notifications does help a lot. It'll help you keep up to date with all that stuff, especially with the Prime news that happens who knows when. So let's go ahead and oh, I think actually I don't probably need that toggle. Come on, go into reverse. Thank you. Yep, that will do. So let's go ahead and get her reversed up into here. Should be a pretty simple reverse, nice easy trailer. Getting used to this whole new rotation thing on the wheel. The fact that it's actually more realistic is kind of handy. So we're just about making it. And it should be okay. Just like that. Perfect. Ish. I mean, it will do, to be honest. It's not maybe the greatest thing in the world, but it's it's better than nothing. So besides the fact that the truck is just rainbow puke ugly, thank you guys so much for watching. And I guess that was the point of the video. Do something completely random, do a nice delivery in probably the ugliest truck I could actually configure here. Let me know if you could top me, or if you're part of the Discord, post a picture in the ATS chat of a truck that you think is even more uglier than this. That's a good old challenge for you, I think. And besides that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.